Well, hi, I'm Karen. In this video today, I'm going to be testing out the new Maybelline foundation sticks they just came out with. Maybe not just came out with, but it's new to me. And I just happen to be one of those people that love foundation sticks, cream foundations in general, especially now that it's getting to be winter. You will start to have some kind of dryness to your skin. I thought, what perfect time then to test this out. I did use this in another video before, but I was missing a highlight shade. So I'm gonna be going ahead and testing it completely today in its own little video. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. So first things first, I need to go ahead and moisturize my skin. So one of the things I've noticed thus far since fall has hit is that my skin has been getting dry again. And this is something that just started happening last year to me. I was mostly an oily skin person until about last year. And then last year, my skin started shifting and becoming more of a combo skin. I'm oily during the summer and spring months, but during the fall and winter months, my skin tends to get on the dry side, especially right after like washing my face. I can literally just feel it. I can feel the little dry pieces that are waiting to like flake off. So anyway, let's go ahead and moisturize. I'm working to use this up. I need to get rid of it. This is the Amber Release moisturizer. It's used as a primer, a moisturizer, pretty much an all-in-one by a lot of makeup artists. Oh, and I didn't put the moisturizer. Ah, don't you hate when you skip steps? Then I'm also going to be using this spray from Reviva Labs. It has it's a rose water spray. It has hyaluronic acid in it with aloe and all this other stuff. I should have used it first. I hate the spray, but I love the way it feels on my skin. I'm gonna try to let that soak in and dry before moving on and doing anything else, because I don't want the foundation slipping and sliding on top of liquid like that. And I'm using Dr. Bronner's, the Peppermint Lip Balm. Love this stuff. I chose this and the shade Moisture One because of the fact that they don't have any unknown fragrances in it. That's one of the things I'm like trying to crack down on in my beauty stuff, is cracking down on, when possible, fragrance stuff. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% perfect on it. I'm just not. Expect to get a new show every time you see that fan. Don't hold me up to it all the time. So initially I got two shades, which was the Toffee Caramel and the Mocha. Why is there two names? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to the top name. They want to be fancy. So initially I had gotten the Toffee and the Mocha, but then when I tested it out, I realized it wasn't enough of a highlight shade, even though I felt like the Toffee does look very close to my skin tone, which technically I could get away with if I wanted to do more of a no makeup type of look. But you may still need to put something, right in that area. So I went ahead and got Golden. I haven't tested Golden out yet. So today we're going to be testing all of those out together. And that's Golden on the top, Mocha, and Toffee. All right, now one thing I will say that I did notice, no matter what display I went to, this is just what I saw. It doesn't mean that's all that's available. It jumped from Toffee to Mocha, which I felt it's not a bad jump, but it would have been nice if they had like one more in between. And I'm thinking more from a highlight, skin color, and a contour version. That's what I'm thinking of when I'm saying it's not a bad jump. So, because you have the really light, the one that's closer to your skin tone, and then the one that's like deeper. But I just feel like this is definitely a bit too deep for me when it comes to contouring, but it doesn't mean that you can't finesse it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to start with Toffee, and y'all already know this shock right here, because I'm no longer shocked by it now, but yeah, that's not a lot for what you get. And I feel like if you're going to go for this kind of makeup, and it's not like it's the cleanest kind either, I would say go for Black Radiance. Now Black Radiance has some light shades for sure. Definitely, but they don't really go further, I want to say, like into the white pale spectrum. But as far as like people lighter than me, they definitely got a tone for people of color who are definitely way lighter than me. You see, even now, like, I feel like I've even gotten a little bit lighter Yeah, I've definitely gotten a lighter. And I almost want to say that I could almost use this as my contour shade. Let's see. Because I usually like my contour shade just a little bit deeper. I don't like it like mad. Yeah, see, this is golden. Yeah, I'm glad I got this color because this is definitely, and I don't too much like to have this whole white business or a lighter shade coming all the way down because I feel like it has a tendency to make it look like I have a protruding jaw line that's a bit more on the masculine side. So that's why I've never really been a fan of highlighting down here. But I feel like if you don't have a bigger jawline area, I think this technique will work great for you. Okay, it won't make your face look so skinny because lighter protrudes out, darker sinks in. All right, honestly, let's test this out without the brown. Let's test this out without the brown and see what happens. And I will say this, I'm not a fan of using cream products with wet sponges. I'm just not. I like a brush. And I'm not saying people are wrong for doing it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I am not a fan. Yeah, you see, this is like a really good contour color for me. Yep, yep, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I'm not, because one of the struggles I had with putting on a darker color, even though you could put a hint, like literally a hint, I wouldn't go haywire with it. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good. Now, one of my favorite things about using cream products is I almost feel like, or when it comes to foundation and you don't know how much to actually put on, I feel like cream products are actually awesome for that. Because if you put on too much cream product, you can always wipe it away versus with a matte foundation, matte now, I'm not talking about dewy, but matte foundation, even though you can tone it down with a wet beauty blender or sponge or whatever, if you put too much on, it can look cakey, period. With this, because it melts with your skin temperature or your body temperature, it will actually start to melt into your skin. Not melt in a way where it's dripping, but melt in a way where it actually like sinks into your skin. It looks like it's a part of your skin. It doesn't look like a heavy mask. Those are like a few of the reasons like why I love cream foundations. It's like you can't go wrong. And also it's great for the winter, cold, fall months, whatever. I think cream products are dope. I think they're dope if you have more mature skin. You're looking for something to look a little bit more youthful. It will create that dewy look. It looks more like skin to me, no matter what time it is after you put it on, especially after it starts to like melt in and look like a part of your skin. Like it just does. I feel like it takes the effort out. And even if you have, some sinking in, you can always, but I personally like it. I'm gonna go back to TOFFEE just to see if we can contour the face just a little bit more. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. Ooh, that's enough. And I feel like with creams, it's almost like you're painting, Bam. All right, and so far this is what it's looking like. I'm really, really liking it. If you want to, you can probably just do a little bit of a hit like right there. I would say do not go ham with this because this color is, trust me, it's dark. If you're around my complexion, let me say that. It's dark enough. Yeah, you see, that looks nice. You don't have to go ham. So yeah, so far I'll say this is looking really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Cover FX, only in a few places. And well, with cream is a little bit different, I will say. You don't wanna be looking Crazy. You don't want this to be coming off because it is cream. So this is the translucent light. And I know some people probably like more concealer. I would say use as much as the highlight shade as you like. I'm not going to because I don't feel the need to. All right, and then I'm going to pull out this oldie but goodie. And this is the Sephora Micro Smooth in Honey Heat. And I don't know, I haven't used this in a very long time. And I was like going through some of my stuff earlier during the year and not too long ago. And I realized, okay, yeah, you need to make time to use this. So I'm going to be using the bronzer side. Well, we're going to use both. Why not? But I really need to make time to use these products because why buy all this stuff just to have the latest thing and you're not even using it? And this color looks so good. Let's do some by them ears. Better? Better. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to have this whole dark strip here and then it's like everything is light. It's like, where's the proper shading? Plus that this will help set the foundation that I put down here. Ooh, this makes a nice nose contour shade. I mean, nice in general. Wow. See why you should be using your makeup in like, wow, that's a really nice nose contour shade. All right, moving on. And I just wanted to show what like I put on my face because a lot of times I see these foundation reviews and like they put the foundation on, but it don't show the other products that they're using with it. And I feel like that can also play a role in how the rest of everything looks, you know, or behaves. But some of it does matter, like the setting powder you're using, the concealer you're using. So I'm going to be using this blush here from Black Radiance. And this one is called Toasted Almond. I'm also going to use this shade right here. All right, let me just not go crazy. You know what? Let's wet the skin right there. All right, this is Yes to Tomatoes. Oh, I already did it. Okay. And then if you love a dewy skin as well, I feel like, honestly, this would be your best bet. Creams would be your best bet. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and I will be back. Anyway, so this is the final look. I'm gonna be coming back in and doing a check-in to let y'all know how the foundation is wearing. Anyway, and I'll be back. All right. I finished this look at 3:30 today and now it's like 11:20 p.m. So how many hours is that? I know, right? I'm like 3 to 11. How many hours is that? That's 8 hours? Is that 8? Yeah, because I was getting ready to sit down and it was 6.5 hours before. So yeah, I would say it still looks very dewy, but it still looks very skin-like. Even though it does look quite moist here. But it's moist all over. So it's not like targeted spots where it's like oily right here and then the rest just looks dry. Yeah, I want to say I look like I have really moist, healthy skin. It doesn't look like foundation, which is like my favorite part. Here there is a little bit of settling in here, just a tiny itty bitty bitty, but I'm sure if I would have set it a little bit better, it would have been better, but it was just a tiny bit of settling right there and a little bit of clinging, but I do have some dry skin issues going on. I would say that. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's blot it. See how it looks? I mean, you know, a little bit does come off. I mean, it is cream. And then maybe right there, but I'm gonna leave the rest. And this still looks good. I mean, the blush and stuff is still on, which is like a plus considering that I just reviewed the Becca Skin Love foundation and that stuff just disappeared. Like this definitely lasted. It looks good. Wow. But I kind of expect it in a way because, you know, it's cream. And I'm going to try setting and just see how refreshed it looks. Like I said, it's been like 8 hours. Use the same setting powder from before. And that probably would have been just the better thing to do. Just go ahead and just put the powder over it. Don't take no chances of like wiping anything off. And it literally still looks good. Wow. Two of the biggest issues with this foundation stick is one, I have not been able to see the full collection in any store. The thing is gone. Like people go in there and clear it out. So I haven't been able to see the full color spectrum of this. And I'm glad that I did get the lighter shade, even though it just was a little bit lighter than me, but the one that's supposed to be closer to me actually worked great as a sculpting type color. I won't say contouring per se, but I'll say sculpting the face and shaping it instead of making my face look flat. And of course, the other thing would be the amount that they put in this compared to the price. I haven't tested out this sponge at all. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I haven't. I wish they would have just not put this on and just put more products in. I mean, let's just be real. A lot of us have our own brushes. This thing is going to be difficult to wash and it'll probably come off in like no time. Oop. Let's see. That's what it's looking like in there. Yeah, like that would have came off because it's just a little bit of glue. You wash that a couple of times, that would have come up. That would have come up at some point. So yeah, that would be my only thing. Those would be the only things that I would say about this. I wish for the price they would have given you more product and just, you know, forget the whole sponge activity. Because I mean, I guess maybe if you're out, but I mean, really, yeah, you should have something you're already using. Anyway, I hope y'all found this review helpful. And if you have tried this foundation and you are disliking it or loving it, either way, I would love to hear down below from you. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.